The easiest person to deceive is the one who thinks they can't be deceived. Let's get right to it, because tonight's the night, ladies and gentlemen. We got lots and lots of updates going around on 3i Atlas. We're gonna talk about these UFO bozos as well. Apparently something else crash landed. They are saying it's just the space junk. I want to start off with that, and we got lots of other stuff to get into, so let's get right to it. Real quick though, I gotta shout out you guys. Shout out to Kat, Chris, the homie Aqua Newbie, and Ronald Weasley. Shout out to Ron. Shout out to you guys for all the love on the channel, for the tips, the super thanks. You don't have to like the video, you don't have to subscribe, none of that. Let's get right to it. Check this out, roll it.
This is the moment police in WA, with their body cams rolling, approached the giant chunk of metal and carbon fibre which was found on a remote road near a mine site close to the town of Newman. It was initially spotted still flaming hot by local miners.
Certainly not something we deal with every day. I punched a photo into artificial intelligence, so the AI indicated it was possibly space debris re-entry, and that appears to be where we're at.
It's really a small probability that we will see all of these anomalies. I'm not saying it's necessarily alien tech, but I do recommend that you take your vacation early rather than later, because you know, our life
too late.
Interesting.
I knew Avi was going to get me with some math before
the
we were
PTO
done.
might not be approved by that.
So this is the one Jeremy Corbell was talking about. Yo, if you have missed the last night's video, yeah, Jeremy Corbell was talking about Dr. Avi Loeb saying that, yo, take your vacation before October 29th, okay? But obviously he's kind of joking around and all that, so he ain't that serious, or perhaps he is.
And then he threw that equation at me, and my brain just about exploded. Avi, we got to go real quick. Is there a date we should know, yes or no, on this, or what it is?
Yeah, I believe that by January we should have a good idea about the nature of the object.
Love having you here, Avi Loeb. You're the man.
Harvard Professor Avi Loeb.
Thank you, sir.
Big
By that time, it's gonna leave the orbit, right? Or not necessarily the orbit, but the galaxy or something like that. Okay, I don't know how fast is that thing going to be leaving the galaxy, but
things to come. We'll talk to you soon.
Talk again in January, hopefully.
Thank you.
Oh, that was a good sound.
Right.
If we're still here, and you know,
yes,
all is well.
A mysterious object burned on a BHP mine site 30 kilometres east of Newman. Serendipitous staff promptly dialing 000 yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. That looks like a fuel tank from a rocket.
Investigators confirming the carbon fibre waste is not from a commercial aircraft. Space agencies often dropping debris into the atmosphere.
It is on purpose.
Yeah, they're polluting the skies, they're polluting the space as well.
This bit of rocket body has landed back, but it could just be the way it's been tumbling, that piece has been able to survive.
Police maybe this is why we hear cases of UFO crashing on the planet, right? Everybody always is like, yo, aren't they intelligent enough to not crash on this planet? I guess they just don't understand us to that degree, right? Because wherever we go, bro, we just shit the bed, right? We basically, we go in space, okay, like gotta drop the garbage there. Perhaps the space debris, all the space junk is what hitting them, and then they just crash land because they're not anticipating that, right? Space rocks, they're fine, but space junk caused by humans, not so much.
Say it's too early to confirm its origin.
Oh, look, we've been told that it could take weeks and months.
Western Australia is no stranger to space.
Why?
The Australian Space Agency says once it works out where this recent wreck has come from, it'll arrange to send it back to its owner.
Oh, dang.
The Australian Space Agency is still investigating the source of yesterday's discovery. It says there's no threat to public safety.
I mean, if you're gonna say there's no threat to public safety, why would you even say that? I guess, yeah, the reports were, or people were probably freaking out. Yo, man, aliens crash, UFO crash, UFO crash, you know? I guess that's probably why they're saying no. Guys, everything is fine, but, you know, in 2012 movie, if they tell you to not panic, that's when you panic. That was actually a quote from that movie, a crazy one, right?
A rare green glowing comet is going to make its closest approach to the Earth next Tuesday. And although it'll be about 55 million miles away, it may be visible as a soft green glow up in the western sky. Should happen sometime right after sunset. For a better look, of course, sky watchers, you may want to have binoculars or a telescope in an area away from all the city lights. And don't blink. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see the green comet.
Mom, get the telescope ready!
It's not expected to return to Earth for another 1,000 years, but KTLA will be there.
The night sky is putting on a show this week, including a meteor shower and a rare double comet encounter.
Now, the main event. 2 different comets will be racing across the sky. Starting with Comet Lemon, which was named after...
So we got another one? What the hell? Oh shit! We got another one? How many are... of course, there are tons of comments out there for sure, like, you know what I mean? But what about 3i Atlas, man?
The Arizona Observatory, who discovered it earlier this year, and will have a soft green glow.
About a magnitude of 4, which is visible to the naked eye, so it's relatively bright, and in fact it's going to reach its closest approach to Earth starting October 21st.
So it can be seen during the late evening just above the horizon. Look north, northwest, and not too far from the Big Dipper, just after sunset.
Everyone, northwest, okay? Look northwest. Shout out to the homie James. Check this one out. Roll it.
So when it comes to 3i Atlas, things are just getting crazier and crazier. Your dog's feeling it, I'm feeling it, everyone's feeling it.
Yeah.
Posted 4 days ago by Wesley Dos Santos and many other accounts, a leaked video, supposed leaked video of 3i Atlas.
That's AI. There's no way.
Doesn't look like a comet, does it? But it could be fake, but we'll never know. The satellites that could be taking pictures of these things went dark about a week ago, so what exactly?
That's the one. You know, this is where you can make tons of different types of arguments, and your guess is gonna be as good as mine. Yeah, NASA shutting down when things get interesting. Never a straight answer, huh? They're always gonna stick to never a straight answer. That's NASA for you.
What is going on up there?
Yeah. Wow. Can't find there.
Un fenómeno que se ha aparecido en este momento allá en el cielo.
Yo, can't park there, mate.
It all starts about 6 days ago when several strange things began happening all over the world. In Colombia, people had this massive sighting of a mysterious object that they're saying was cloaked in the middle of the clouds. There are several videos and we're going to be taking a look at some of them.
Right.
6 days ago also, several people all over Reddit started reporting waking up with mysterious marks all over their... And it's not just one post, several of them. I'm pretty sure this is all just a coincidence, but what if it isn't? What if there's something out there and we're being left in the dark? Literally.
Alright everyone, so they shut me down.
Oh no.
They shut me down for 7 days.
Yeah, it happened to me as well when I made a video about, but see, like, I talked about it prior as well. I talked about a country, specifically in the Middle East, starts with the letter I. Talking is fine, but I showed a specific video along with it, and my channel was put in a YouTube jail for about 21 days. Now it's fine. I spoke with a YouTube rep and they confirmed to me as well. Right now it's fine, but it took 21 days for the channel to come out of the YouTube jail. So yeah, man, it is real though. But TikTok is even more severe though. Like, yeah, they ban you over stuff. They shadow ban you over like some of the craziest stuff. So, or not even the craziest stuff.
Going a bit deeper into this, I found out that people who are tracking 3i Atlas are now being censored on the internet.
Guys, I just went to record a video on TikTok and tell you that this is a giant fleet of ships coming in, and they blocked the sound on TikTok.
While tracking 3i Atlas, this guy actually captured what he believes to be a fleet of UFO.
It started at 12:20 UTC time. It's so big I can't make this many parts.
He shows what he believes to be the signal of this incoming fleet on a live meteor website. At first, I thought it could be fake, but now he's being completely banned from TikTok. And it's not just him. Dr. Beatrice Villarroel, who did an interview with Ross Coulthard 2 days ago, is also being banned.
Whoa! That is suspect. That is suspect.
It must have been something that she said, and we're going to be taking a closer look in that.
But yeah, I can vouch though, TikTok does, like, you know, censor your videos over some of the slightest stuff though. Like, TikTok's algorithm is completely different than YouTube though. YouTube, yeah man, if you're gonna talk about a specific country in the Middle East starts with the letter I and you show like some actual, you know, some crazy, I mean, I made a video on it, of course I'm not gonna talk about it now, because that's what caused the issue on the channel prior. But I mean, censorship is real. We know that, but I also faced it firsthand. I also experienced it. But TikTok is a different beast, though. TikTok, yeah, they censor you over some of the dumbest stuff, man.
Interview. But the more we look, the stranger it gets. On October 23rd, an article came out saying this: a planetary defense probe system has been launched to protect Earth from a Manhattan-sized comet, possibly 3I Atlas. And digging even deeper into this, I found out that the sun has been acting weird for the past couple of weeks. And some people are now saying it might actually have something to do with this comet, or should I say, alien comet.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna sound insane, but you need you to go with me on this because the math.
Maybe we gotta go to the sun at nighttime so we can try and see if we can fix that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe yeah, let's actually see if we can fix the sun or not, man. Let's go at the nighttime, because at daytime, bro, like, it's gonna cook us alive. So daytime you cannot do it. Nighttime, yeah, sure thing, bro. Why not?
Math checks out. On October 30th, 2025, 6.2 billion people are going to experience a cosmic consciousness shift simultaneously, and I can prove it with simple math.
Within the same time frame in which all of these things started happening, the sun starts acting weird, and no one knows why. Experts who study the topic are starting to get this idea that it might actually have something to do with the comets that are incoming.
We get the biggest solar flare that we've had in months, a 6.4 M-class flare that does in fact launch a coronal mass ejection out towards the Swan Comet.
And apparently 3 cosmic events will converge on October 30th. Now, because of
alien mothership hypothesis about to have key test as interstellar object 3I Atlas hits solar conjunction and perihelion, is that how you say it? Perihelion? What's even that though? Any scientist watching this? Any astronaut here? Let us know in the comments, man. Let us know in the comments.
Because of all this, there's now this theory that maybe these comets, if they're not comets, if they're alien ships,
yeah,
they're possibly feeding.
You know what? This is actually a video that I remember Tyler actually covered. I'm talking about Secure Team years and years ago. Yeah, I mean the timestamp is off 2012 as well. Yeah, I remember seeing this one. Apparently, like, an object came close to the sun and started siphoning its energy. Yeah, and of course, some are believing the 3I Atlas is going behind the sun to siphon the sun's energy. There's that aspect to it. Is it real? Is it not? Nobody knows, right? Perhaps it's gonna be a nothing burger, or perhaps we'll find out very soon. I guess it's gonna be. I think it's a nothing burger though. But if it actually switches sides, yep, that's when it's gonna be. That's when shit's gonna hit the fan. But NASA shutting down exactly at that moment when they could have showed us some good images and videos. That's the part that is hella suspect, right? But again, they're saying it's because of the US government shutdown. Yeah, God knows, man.
On our sun.
But yeah, this is a crazy one. I remember that.
Now, it all sounds pretty crazy, but the deeper we dive, the stranger it gets. So let's start with the basic, and that would be the massive sightings.
Yeah, let's
First,
start with the
ones
basic.
that happen in Colombia. We're not talking about orbs anymore. Something else is going on. Let's take a look at this. This is coming in from Abito 117, 6 days ago in Cucuta, Colombia. And this is one wild video.
Cuckoo what? Yeah, brothers will be capturing it. Yeah, we got the barbershop. Perhaps the aliens were there to get a trim.
That's emitting light from behind the cloud, isn't it?
Yeah. Oi! Can't park there, man! Knock it off!
At certain moments, it also looks like a light show, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, beep beep! Beep beep!
So this guy over here, Luis Avendivala, 5 days ago, has a better view of the object. Let's take a look at this.
Oh, so different angle? Same day, same time, but different angle, right? Is that correct? Or this is also captured at a different day and time, but similar looking object, I guess. I hope this is like same day, same object, but from a different angle. Then that would give it a little bit more validity or more credibility. Still can be
Ahí
fake
estamos
because
viendo un
stuff has been
fenómeno
faked
que
in
se
the
ha
past.
aparecido en este momento allá en el cielo. Es una luz entre azul y verdosa, es toda rara.
So there's other videos like this one, 4 days ago. This guy's gonna zoom in on the object, whatever this thing is. Look.
Is it one object or 4 different?
What's pretty amazing is that looking at all of the videos that people captured of this thing, I don't see the light source on the ground. I don't see light from the ground emitting up to the sky.
Yeah. Yep, couple of bozos there.
It looks like this thing is actually, it's going through the clouds. So if this is a laser or whatever it is, if it's an object that's cloaked behind the clouds, it's pretty weird. This is...
Yeah, I mean, try like lasering or try like buying like a small laser, like point at it and see like what it does. Yeah, perhaps it's gonna be like, you know how you would show the laser to your cat and your cat would start like, you know, try to like grab it, run after it. Yeah, see if you can actually manipulate them alien bozos with the laser like that. Or perhaps if you do that, they gonna beam you. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be beamed by them aliens for sure.
Not the first sighting of something like this. The last one, I guess, was in Las Vegas, and no one knows what those things were.
Oh yeah.
They were clearly behind the clouds. Could be the same case here.
Nah, that sound in the back is just added for whatever reason. That's why, I mean, I don't know, man. Videos on TikTok are very, very hard to believe and trust nowadays because of so much AI bullcrap out there. You know what I mean? This could be real, though. I'm not saying this specific one is false, okay? But because of the audio, you know, instant click in my mind. Because I've seen, like, so many fake UFO videos on TikTok. So, obvious fake ones, okay? This one still is very intriguing. May very well be real, may not be real. But I've seen so many obvious fakes that it's just, you probably have came across them too. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Beep beep. So there is there is real sound of the cars in the background, so that kind of helps sell it even more that it may be real. But
wow, this one over here to the left, I'd say this could be a light coming from the ground, strobe. But these other two, to me, it clearly looks like they're going through the cloud over here.
And
so
fire
Is,
emojis.
it looks like it could be hiding behind the cloud. If it is a cloaked object, it could be something else. It could be just a light show. But what if it isn't? So let's search for more sightings all over the world.
If it's a light show, I feel like there would be a lot more of that. Like a lot more of the drones for the light show. They're not gonna send out like 4 drones and be like, yeah, light show guys, yay! You know, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna send at least 40 or 400. Yeah, let's do it grand. Let's do it big. Instead of like, yeah, 4 light drones. Yeah, light show guys, enjoy. Yeah, I don't think it's a light show though. Either real or fake. That's it.
See if people are seeing similar things. Okay, so a few days ago in Siwa, Egypt, someone caught this.
Siwa, Egypt? Yo, tranquilo, or I mean...
Oh my gosh.
Habibi. Hey! Oh my god. How do you say tranquilo in Arabic? I just know Habibi means my love, my friend, right? Tranquilo, how would you... Yeah, I want to learn that.
Okay, so someone is actually saying that this is an AI video. Yeah, taking a closer look into this account, I'd say yeah.
Man, this is why I got trust issues, dog.
As most videos are fake. 2 days ago, Corporate Saurus posted this video to Reddit, and she says, my boyfriend and I were driving home and saw this flashing light. We have driven this road a lot, and we have never observed this before. It seems stationary. No audio.
Yeah, hadian, that means tranquilo, I guess, in Arabic.
Oh
any Arabic person in my chat, let me know how you say that.
Is that an antenna?
Whoa.
Seems pretty high up in the sky, though.
Oh, man. Yeah, it would be scary driving through the night from...
What in the world is going on here?
Yeah, man, the atmosphere is just 10 out of 10. This is how, like, horror movie starts. This reminds me of that Get Out movie. You know, when the main characters or main actors, I'm forgetting his name. Great actor, though. When they're on the highway.
It's God.
And he's about to get catfished.
Oh my gosh. So someone say, okay, so give us the exact location. Someone actually has a link to it. Yep, this is it. That's perfect. Let's take a look at this. Here we go. What's that? This is an antenna. Yeah, but this does not look like the same place. Yeah, it could be the same place. So this could actually be an antenna. So maybe that was an antenna. But what's weird about these drones, UFOs, the 3i Atlas mystery that people are talking about is the fact that in November we started seeing drones and orbs. Now this year we saw a lot of these orbs, less of the drones. And apparently now people are seeing objects that don't look like the drones and don't look like the orbs. It actually looks like nothing we've ever seen. Take a look. Okay.
Oh, dang.
What is that?
Yo, Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Ah, it's not working. Damn it, man. Harry Potter spell's not working right now.
So he's saying that these things are ramping up. Wait a minute.
S-type object?
Okay, so I found this one over here.
What is that?
Oh my gosh, I saw that.
Wait. It's gotta come back. It's gotta come.
Yeah. Oh,
it
what?
Didn't.
It didn't.
Oh my gosh, guys. What? That does not look like a drone.
Is that?
Wait. Is that the same thing?
It looks like an entire family aboard that UFO mothership or some shit like that.
This guy saw? Look at that. That thing is actually a... Look. Oh my gosh. Look.
Yeah,
a bunch
oh
of
my
lights
gosh.
actually. This is not a balloon. Someone says
Oh,
saw the
definitely
same
not.
thing traveling from north to South Carolina. What? What is that? Are you kidding me? This is like happening all over.
Looks like more BS. One guy says, until someone has a clear video stops with this garbage. Yeah, people got trust issues, man. Understandably, not blaming anybody. Even I got trust issues. Now this does not mean personally, right? Like I do believe that we're not alone, but it's just hard to believe that this. Maybe that's what it is, man. Maybe government really wanted to cause all this. Maybe they really wanted to cause all this, right? So even when you get to see the real UFOs, you just cannot believe it because of the obvious manipulation and obvious fake videos that are out there. Why do you guys fall for your government tricks? NASA and Hollywood balls. Okay, so balls, pause. Have y'all asked yourself, why are your so-called okay, I cannot even read English, mother trucker. Why are your so-called UFOs your buddy country, the UKC? Use your brains and most important common sense. Okay, alright. Yeah, common sense.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that? What is that?
This kind of reminds me of this video.
Yeah, the Santa one.
Yeah.
They called it Christmas Santa.
That's kind of crazy. That was last year.
Yeah.
And then 6 days ago in New Jersey, once again.
I'm getting good video.
Yeah, it looks like those Doritos ship UFOs, but bunch of
So I'm
red
thinking
dots.
maybe these new type of objects that people are now seeing, maybe they're the same thing morphing into something else to the skies.
These incursions, whatever they are, may not necessarily be drones. There are people that have described to me seeing orb-like objects coming into airspace and then in some way morphing into shapes of aircraft.
Whatever's going on, it's weird.
Yeah, there was a whole lot of this too, right? People were noticing the drones, but then they would start to look like planes, but they were not planes. From different shapes to looking like planes. Yeah, there was a whole lot of that. Maybe everybody was hallucinating. Maybe there was some truth to it. Maybe not. But one thing is for certain, something did go down in New Jersey, to which the Trump's administration did respond by saying that, yep, it is our drones. But they never told us why they were there. We never got that answer.
And then there's this. This was posted to aliens 6 days ago. update on strange burn mark I woke up with. 5 days ago on Unexplained, someone says, waking up with unexplainable. So this is kind of a coincidence, isn't it? It started 6 days ago. It was 2 days in a row, different subreddits, different people, and then all of a sudden this is exactly the same time frame that all of these things started happening. Most likely just a coincidence. And then there's this.
Guys, I just went to record a video on TikTok and tell you that this is a giant fleet of ships coming in, and they blocked the sound on TikTok. They legitimately blocked the sound. This is a giant fleet of motherships.
At first I thought this guy was kind of making it up, and I still think that these could be weird signals in the live meteor detector and not alien fleet. But why is this guy's account being banned? So he detected what he believes to be fleets of UFOs, and this is coming from AZ Desert Rider 26, and his account is about to be shut down according to him. But why? Dang. What was it that he posted?
Shut down, or he means like or he's in like TikTok jail, like shadow ban or restrictions. Because shut down means like your entire account is being wiped out, right?
That we couldn't see.
Wait till you see this. People, this isn't natural. Mother Nature's not this, like, this is no way.
This line?
This is something other.
So this guy's basically going into the live...
I mean, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
...meteor website and checking it out. And he explains what a normal meteor looks like.
So you're aware, this is what a normal meteor signature looks like, normal operation. That's what a normal meteor looks like coming in.
Ooh, okay. Like small one like that, huh?
Normal operation of this whole site. Okay.
Got it.
Reflections from the windows. Okay. This is normal operation. There's no white static. There's no horizontal lines. None of the anomalies or shapes that we see come in until you get white static and horizontal lines. Then you will start to see objects, communication, or other things possible. But so you're all aware, this is normal operation. This is what it usually...
Ooh, okay, so he's like... he seems knowledgeable in that. So he's like watching live meteors live stream, actually. And looks like that he has been watching stuff like that for a while to have that knowledge. So yeah, he has been spying that pretty heavy. He has been... what's the word? He has been... there's a word for it, but...
It looks like compared to the videos that I'm showing...
And now he's snitching on it.
I don't know if he's an expert on the topic, but then again, he's been tracking these things for a while. And in one certain video, he caught this.
Holy shit. Oh, man.
There's a lot of things happening at the same time.
Ship right there, guys.
That's weird.
Can someone else confirm if any of you also like spy these things on the live streams? Because yeah, it seems like that he's not making it up. It seems like that he's just like pointing out what he saw on the live stream. And Big Ship, this why the site is down, just arriving on Earth. Dang. So apparently the site went down, the stream went down when he saw that. Okay, I mean, he's just pointing it out. Might be... Okay, this might be valid.
Big Ship.
So that's a signature that the live meteor tracking website captures, and he's saying it's a fleet. And it kind of sounds ridiculous. How come he's the only one who knows this? It kind of sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
And again, it's not just him. This scientist, Dr. Beatrice Villarroel, also was banned from indexing research after this interview. Let's take a look at it.
So there are different plausible explanations. One is maybe that there is something we don't know about the human civilization, and maybe we had a few rounds already, and
so maybe there's a prior human civilization that was wiped out, as people like Graham Hancock talk about. You know, the Younger Dryas, 12,500 years ago. Maybe there was a prior human civilization, and a lot of these megalithic monuments we see on the planet are in fact remnants of a previous, possibly human civilization.
Wait a minute. I remember seeing something about this.
Secret General?
Yeah, this is it. According to official history, no superior civilization existed before our time. The official narrative is that this wall was formed over a period of millions of years. Let's take a look at this.
Where is that? Spain? Ooh. That's the wall, huh? Yeah, GTA 6 map leaked, ladies and gentlemen. Man, when is that game coming out, bro? Aliens coming before GTA 6? Yeah, bro. I mean, come on, man. When are we gonna get the disclosure, though? Sick and tired of hearing about disclosure happening in next 2 weeks, next 2 months, next 2 years. For how long we have been hearing in the next 2 years we're gonna get the disclosure, in the next 2 weeks we're gonna have it. We have been hearing about that for decades and still nothing. I wouldn't say nothing. I guess that's the expression, that's generally how like we talk, but when you actually get serious about the topic, yeah, man, the needle is moving. It's very slow though, it's painfully slow, but things are changing, things are happening, as in like UFO hearings, whistleblowers coming out. Maybe it's all PSYOP though, maybe it's all like government controlled PSYOP, perhaps that's what it is, you know. But things are surely happening. Maybe for the better, maybe for the worse. Only time will tell us for sure, though.
So you can actually find that on Google Earth.
I hope for the better, though. But
where is this?
I got my Harry Potter wand, so hopefully it's gonna be alright. Got my Bob of War, so I'm ready. You know?
That
Canadian Bob of War.
Look like it could have been artificially made. Yeah, I mean, it's too perfectly straight. I'm not sure nature can do this. It does actually look like a wall from this perspective. A perfect, giant wall. Huesca, Aragon.
That drone pilot deserve a raise.
Spain.
Giants in
This
Spain.
guy
Oh no.
and his brother-in-law lives in Spain. They're way out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's like nothing but rolling hills and farmland and vineyards, little villages. What was this little village church? It's a Catholic church. And he goes in because he's heard about this. And there's like this 4x4 glass plate in the floor. And the church is built on top of what looks like some sort of a graveyard, all right? 4x4 glass plate. I've got pictures of it.
Oh, dang.
And he starts taking photographs. Well, there's a 10-footer standing. It's a skeleton.
You gotta be kidding me.
Head standing in that mass, because that's what it is. And there's more than one.
Wait, that kind of reminds me of the Paracas Cool. Not sure I can actually show this, but you can check it out.
Maybe it's non-human probes that are that were sent here. Like Patrick Jackson, he has this beautiful suggestion of a surveillance network. That's a possibility. Nature can always surprise us with something we could never have imagined. So I cannot exclude that there might be some other explanation that is just outside my imagination.
Yo, the face he made, bro. I don't know, man. I'm having a hard time believing, but she may be right. She might be right.
So she's specifically talking about an artificial artifact that was found before Sputnik, before we could actually go to space and registered.
I mean, that's not necessarily a crazy claim. It's a crazy claim, but it's not necessarily too crazy. I mean, there is a whole lot of weird stuff happening in space, and yeah, even if we captured it, I'm talking like NASA, right? Like, even if NASA has captured it, they're not gonna tell us, right? They shut down when things get interesting. They just shut down, bro. They just shut down. Never a straight answer. They're just keeping it up with that.
Is the first UFO in space, like 3i Atlas. And I'm not exactly sure what she said that, well, now, this morning, it was announced that she's been banned from the publication index or archive because her research has been declared of no interest to anyone, anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, even, okay, listening to what she's saying, it's hard to believe what she's saying, but the fact that they are censoring her, that's a red flag. That is a red flag. Okay, I'll be honest, man. So she does not deserve to be censored, even if she's lying or speaking the truth. The fact that she is getting censored, that is crazy. And she does have the credentials, right? It's not like any... So UAP researcher, doctor, anybody can be a doctor, but if she is like a real doctor, well, she got the credentials. Does not mean that she's gonna be honest, but it also does not mean that she's not gonna be. She has the right to talk about what she wants and likes and what she have legitimately or illegitimately found. If what she's saying is true and she's getting banned for it, that's a red flag. If what she's saying, even if it's not true and she's getting banned for it, red flag. So yeah, this is whenever shit like that happens, there are people that are gonna automatically start to believe, you know what I mean? That is crazy. That is crazy.
From the publication index her archive, because her research has been declared of no interest to anyone anywhere. Come on. It's gotta be a little bit sus. What's going on here?
A little bit
what
sus?
Is it exactly that she...
That's big sus, bro. That is big sus. And this is the last video that I was talking about earlier. Check out this video on the screen and I'll see you right there, because the stuff that was discovered and what that was being talked about is actually pretty wild. We also had Jeremy Corbell in that one. Check it out and I'll see you there.